Hello, hello, hello. Anyone out there? I lost you for a minute there. Sorry, I think we're also dead on YouTube. Hold on, let me just see if I can fix this. Because my shit is cooked. Might have to save the rest for next time. I was gonna go anyway pretty soon. He's back. Thank you. Thank you. Cox is responsible for this atrocity. I just want you to know. Internet totally cut out for a minute. I'm sorry to all the YouTube folks. I literally just lost them though. YouTube is already being kind of a bitch when it comes to like me streaming on it. It takes me like 15 minutes to configure through like the multi-stream thing. So I don't have time to figure that out. I gotta get to work. We can do like maybe one or two more. I did want to say bye to the YouTube folks, but that's okay. Catch up to chat. Yeah, hold on. I heard you. I saw you guys yapping. It like all the chats like loaded in at once. Yeah, I saw you and Rothland were talking about the voice stuff, which is cool. I was gonna say also earlier too. I'm not like a huge audio head, so I was injecting that opinion from Rothland. Because like I said, I'm not super tuned into that. I bet my audio is also suboptimal, but I did want to include that because it's a more audio oriented guy's perspective. But yeah, that's expensive. You can use Audacity to normalize the audio to increase the bass. Well, there you go. I have Audacity. Don't go crazy that it sounds blown out. That's good advice. Dude, see, this is why too I made the post, is so we can have people helping each other out like this. Let me get back to the Reddit thread. We'll do like two more maybe. I don't know, because I do have work in like an hour. So unfortunately, I must be employed, which is unfortunate. I do wish I could be here all day doing this, but I cannot. Because you guys have been a ton of fun. I love all the support that's been out here. Oh, is it breaking? Is stream dead? RIP stream? Oh, geez, yeah, I'm seeing hella dropped frames. Are we okay? Let me know if it's fucked. But yeah, cool. Honestly, Rothman, I probably could use some help too with my videos if I ever do videos more again, because I kind of stopped to take a break to do this 700 fucking comment thread. It's still fighting. Okay. Hey, when you get the chance, Rothman, when you get home, will you also drop your Discord in my inbox so I can get some advice? So I stream on Twitch as well. I see you're trying to hit affiliate. Feel free to hit me up if you have questions. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, are you? Hell yeah. I've been affiliate once before on a different account, but dude, I would love any input from any other content creator. Honestly, I also love critique and advice.
Boom! Looks like T-Pain is too much for y'all.
Did I hear munch?
Sounds like someone's
hell yeah,
craving
bro.
his new munch.
Here, let me
Do you just?
let me follow you back once I end the stream. I'll follow you so I can watch the stream, because I want to come in and see what you got cooking in there. And I would love any advice you have. Yeah, I would love to hit affiliated, but I want to keep doing some of my YouTube reviews and stuff, my content on there. But again, this whole Reddit thing has just kind of taken over my life for the last couple days, as you can imagine. Let me add Rothman on Discord. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, let me do like two more reviews on the Reddit to get it. I need to get that shit done, and then we will continue. Let me add Rothland first on Discord, because that's the shit I need right now. I like making new friends too online, like especially with this kind of stuff, like just getting to know people, and like especially other content creators. Like I don't really share this with too many other people, so it's nice to have people you can talk to about stuff like editing and shit like that. Especially stuff you're not knowledgeable about, because I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. Everyone has something to say, right? Everyone's opinion is valid, so 100%. Only 800 comments to go through, so no big deal. Yeah, it's a little rough, brother. T1 Sandman, I'm happy to see you on Twitch. Sorry about the YouTube shit. Hopefully that will get fixed next time. Okay, let's run through a couple of these. I hope my theory video doesn't look like I'm copying game theory. Which one? Which one? I don't think any of your videos really feel like they're copying game theory, though. Your theory video. Personally, I don't think so. I don't think your style has the same game theory style. I think you're very unique. But familiar, certainly. It's like it rhymes, but it doesn't, you know, it's not the same thing. Okay. Let's get back on the grind, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. We got to get back on the grind. Sorry. I'm not good at looking at chat. Okay. Got to switch up the OBS. Okay, and scene. Okay, let's get rid of these other tabs. Not sure what my content is going to be going to be for now, but started posting. Any feedback would be great. Okay. He's longing for direction, boys. We need to help him out. The new Hershey's frat, bro. This is the kind of content I sub for. Okay. Fire, bro. Had to get the McChicken too, you already know. The fries in there. You can't go just for the Hershey's frappe, bro. You gotta get the whole thing. I see the double in there, the McDouble. OMG. That's a meal, bro. Okay, personally, huge thing already. Oh yeah, I also want to add Kingworth on Discord. That would be sweet. I will absolutely add you, brother. Okay, so critique. Glasses on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I do think that this video would be so much better if there was some kind of voiceover talking about, hey, I pulled up to the drive-thru, like just a vlog of it. If you're gonna do food review content, like go in, be like, hey, we're getting the Hershey's McFrap today, whatever, the McFucking whatever, all right? And you go through the drive-thru, and then you get it, you bring it home, you eat it on camera, and be like, this shit bussin'. And I feel like that just is gonna make 100% a more compelling, more personal video than this. This is giving a little bit too much like Facebooky, you know, it's got the like the the free use music, all that shit. So, oh wait, were we checking out T1 Sandman? I'm so sorry. Wait, were we in the middle of that and I literally got DOSed? Holy shit, I was. Okay, hold up. Everybody stop. Okay, wait, let me respond. Let me reply to this one first, and the last one we will end on T1 Sandman. Okay. I've not missed you. You're not throwing off my rhythm. You are perfect just the way you are. Never change, king. Hold on, let me do this. Okay. So, I liked the Hershey's frappe short. I would definitely like to see you try the food on camera and doing a voiceover, as I think this would be much better, as it gives the viewer a personality to anchor to. This disembodied the disembodied approach works, but you aren't saying much with the video. Would love to see reviews or personality. Keep it up. I hope this was helpful. God damn it. Why am I the world's worst typist, brother? Comment. Okay. No, yeah, I won't stress, but I literally right before I got shut down on Twitch, I fucking Was literally looking up your shit. And then I was like, why is the search bar up here? God damn it. It's like, why was I looking up sand? Why is it not here? Hold on. Yeah, I literally found it earlier, please. Wait, maybe it's in my history. Hold on. I can't show that on stream. My bad. Okay, I will find you. I will find you. Dude, it just sucks. It was literally pulled up perfectly before. Hold on. Looking through my chat. 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 Looking through my comments. Go back to all comments. Dude, where the frick is this guy's channel? Sandman, will you just post a link in Twitch for your channel? I would love that. Did you already? You might have already. I'm sorry if you did. I am making this harder than it needs to be. There's so many comments, dude. I keep forgetting how much 800 looks like, bro. I'm so cooked. Oh, and he wants to do this every month, bro. I'm cooked. Okay. Sand. Sand. Sandy blue ocean. Thousands of views. See you on Sandman. Let's go. Found it. Thank you, Rothland. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are the GOAT. I'm sorry. I found it. Okay, T1 Sandman. Just an average guy trying to bring you the best possible videos through sometimes long-form content. Very big fan of FromSoft games and an average COD Zombies enthusiast. Very based. If you enjoy the videos, don't forget to subscribe, stay, whatever. Dude, will sub. T1 Sandman's been goated in the chat. Let's take a look at the content.
With the announcement of Overture releasing this summer, Lies of P gave me the perfect time to spring into action on another playthrough, as I think this is the best Souls-like not made by FromSoft. The storytelling, mechanics, level design, and even voice acting truly makes this game stand out. With games like this or Sekiro, I am not the best at the mechanic of parrying or perfect guarding as it is, so I struggle a lot with these games. I wanted to take it a step further and push myself towards improvement by only using the starting weapon this time around. At first it starts off smooth sailing, but by the third boss, I knew I was in for a treat, very quickly asking myself, can you beat Lies of P only using the starting weapon?
Okay, my first thing that I would maybe say, you can use the Reddit post to add some context. Thank you, I will. Bro, infinite content? I don't know if that was the goal, but we are here. Okay, originally I was creating short forms Call of Duty Zombies content because I was really into it at the time. Based. Decided to completely overhaul my work from last August. Long form content whilst adding my own spin, analytics, and notes. Bosses, people that are new to the game, doing a similar challenge. Okay, awesome. And focus is my last 5 videos. Okay, I feel like so many other creators doing challenge videos. It's them killing the bosses or a little build up to it. So I want to give more raw emotion, real journey feeling by showing how I traverse through the game as not being a pro. Cool. If you happen to watch any of them, it's happening right now. Cool. Okay, so I honestly maybe think that this part right here, that we're at 43 seconds in, I think that might want to be the hook of the video.
The only rules I have going for this run are simple. No changing weapons by any means.
Like, I think that introducing the stakes of the video early on as, like, part of the hook, because, like, your title is telling me that you want to beat the game with just using the starting weapons. It's awesome. It's a good hook, I think, and it gets me thinking, like, can he really do that, right? So then I go to the video to watch it, but then you start talking about the sequel of Lies to P, which I think might be, I don't know, I don't think it's a terrible introduction, but I think that maybe just jumping straight into this part, like, hey, you know.
Can you beat Lies of P only using the starting weapon? The only
that could be a nice intro, I think, first and foremost. Dominator Dixon, we will get there in a second. This is going to be my last one for the day, unfortunately. Actually, if we have time after, I will do yours as the last one, okay? Yes, if you post a link to your comment, it would be very helpful, and I can review it live. Thank you. That would be awesome. Thanks for stopping by also. Appreciate you saying hi. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. Cool. So
rules I have going for this run are simple. No change bosses. I haven't seen my Dark Souls series, but these.
okay, the one thing, another critical thing I will say, is that as I've gone through this, T1 Sandman, there are a lot of channels that are faceless, that are doing like 3-hour playthroughs of games, and I want to tell you that I do think that that is kind of tough sometimes. I think that most average people, unless you have the most electrifying personality in the game, are just not going to be able to sit through a 3-hour playthrough. It doesn't mean you can't do it. No one's stopping you. But I will say, if you're going for engagement, for the most part, I think that it's a little bit tough to grow in the genre, or in like the niche of like gaming, if you're just posting like, I do like how it's edited in the beginning, but I do see that like we're looking at 3 hours of content here. I want to dig into it. Obviously, I can't watch the full thing, but if that's what we're looking at, is more of a 3-hour playthrough, I think that that's going to be, it starts off strong, and I think it's going to kind of be falling off quickly as people get into, like, I think you'll see if you go into analytics, people dropping off before it gets to the meat and potatoes, and I think that you're going to have better success with like a 12-minute or like under 30-minute video. That's just my, because like I've said, in this thread specifically, I've seen a lot of people do this, where you are having a, I want to look through it a little bit, but
yep, buying those, buying these.
But personally, I would save like this kind of content. I mean, you're still cutting the video, which is good. So already I think that that's better than like what other people are doing, in terms of that you're still cutting out some of the really, really like unnecessary parts. Yeah, that too for my next video. I'm looking to pick it up a bit with editing. I do think it would help. Like I said, I see you've edited some parts of it. I think that's good, but it's going to be tough to get to see the retention on the videos. I would literally just go to the analytics and look and see like when people are dropping off. And I feel like you're probably not getting like high retention rate with such a long video. Right, unless it's some kind of essay or really, really engaging, well-edited content, I do think that this is going to be hard for most people. Because if you think about it too, and I discussed this in my last live stream, videos, like the Let's Play genre of like posting, I just played this game and this is like just the raw footage basically, it has been almost oversaturated for 10 years at this point. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you can't succeed, because, I mean, anyone's as good as anyone, but like, it's tough because there are so many people that just do that. So, and it's been done for a long time. So yeah, that's my only thing. I do think I would like to see what a short form would look like from you. And I do like that you had the stakes here. I think stakes are very important in videos. I haven't talked a ton about it, but I do think like a storyline or like some kind of stakes, like beating the game with a starting weapon, that is interesting, and people will click on that. But you then need to guide them into something that's very easy to watch. And I think that, yeah, unless there's a reason for it to be this long, it probably doesn't need to be this long. That's what I would say, okay? Other than that, is this you right here? Because that's a cool profile picture. I like it. Are you pro gamer? What am I watching here? And these are getting some views too. If it works for you, man, it works for you. Like if this is your, holy shit, yeah. Dude. If these 3-hour videos are working for you, that's your own thing. I'm not trying to stop you. It looks like this is kind of what works for you. But if you're not you and you don't already have an established fan base, it's tough with the hour-long videos. But I would maybe try to experiment with some shorter ones, just see what works. But I don't know. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Cool photo. I like your content. I will try to sit down and watch one of these and give you some more like in-depth feedback, because again, it's really hard for me to do anything but a first look, and that is my first look. But I like it. Yeah, you've got good like narration too, and this I gotta tell you, this intro here really is a good hook.
Section below.
I'm a big fan.
No changing weapons by any means, and avoid using throwables.
But see, I think I like it so much because you've got infographics on the screen. You're showing me stuff. You're energetic. You know, and it's just gonna be a lot different than like what you might see on someone doing a live stream of this game. You know what I mean? But keep up the good work. I love it, and I will watch one of these genuinely, because you've been very helpful in chat, and just, yeah, cool stuff. I will try to get through one of these off stream, maybe on my lunch break or something like that, or at least part of it, so I can give you a little bit more concrete breakdown. Let's move on to Dixon's video, so that we can. I gotta get ready for work, fellas. Okay. I'm an amateur writer with a gaming channel where I do commentaries as well as reviews and essays. I'm excited to hear your thoughts. All right, lock in, people. Next one, here we go. This is Dominator Dixon in chat. If you were to watch any of these videos, I'd watch the Can You Beat Dark Souls with double the enemies one. That's cool, and I like the idea of the modded videos too, because it's not something everyone can do or will do. Doing it with the starting weapon is good, but good stakes for sure. Yeah, I appreciate you being here, T1 Sandman. Thank you. West Coaster represent. Is that, what did I say? Did I say what time it is? But I am West Coast. Absolutely. Okay. Here we go. Gaming Critic. So these are like game reviews, essentially.
2007 was a stacked year for video games. It was the year that saw the release of classics such as Assassin's Creed, BioShock, Call of Duty 4, Mass Effect,
True.
God of
True.
War 2,
All bangers.
and of course, the B-movie game. A certified classic,
peak.
if I do say so myself.
It's peak.
But also amongst those releases was
First thing I'm just noticing off the bat, it's just you're a little quiet. We've been talking about audio in the chat. Definitely something that definitely something I think you could improve is the audio is really quiet, especially your voiceover compared to.
Uncharted Drake's Fortune.
Actually, the whole video itself is kind of quiet.
This game right here,
I mean, it's alright. Like,
at the start of many great franchises, Uncharted didn't
Okay.
really find its footing until its second entry, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, which, up until the release of Uncharted 4 Thief's End, was pretty much universally regarded as the best Uncharted game. Hands
Okay, so it's a couple things on the title and the thumbnail. So you're a little quiet. That's my first critique. In terms of I really like the thumbnail you got, but maybe the title could be something more like why, I don't know. I think what I've been telling a lot of people is like questions in titles have okay, you have your audio max and it's still quiet. Yeah. It's definitely a little quiet for Dixon here. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I think you could pose a question, kind of like we were seeing with T1's videos, right? T1 Sandman, like kind of proposing a bit more of stakes in the title, right? Because like, at some point, right? Like, there's a lot of game reviews out there, right? Like, what makes me want to click on yours, right? Like, what authority do you have on this game, right? And personally, I don't think really anyone has more authority than anyone else. But that's what makes it so hard is like, I think you need something to suck people into your videos more. And I think that like in defense of, Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception is a descriptive title, but I don't necessarily think that it's hooking. Like, I don't think that that's drawing me into the review as much as it could be. Like, honestly, post your hottest fucking take in the title. Make people want to click it. Like, are you serious? Like, this guy thinks Uncharted 3... I don't know nothing about Uncharted 3, by the way. But I assume you're defending this game, right? That it's, like, critically not well-reviewed and you're kind of taking an opposite stance on it. Put that in the title, right? Put, like, oh, well, like, put your hot take in the title so that people are clicking on it, wanting to see you post your point about it. You got to have a good point. But, that's maybe something I would say about the titles and such.
2000.
Okay, I just clicked on a random part in the video. I got another thing to say. And I know clicking around, I'm not trying to be like, I don't have time to watch all this. I got to click around. Obviously, I don't have time to watch all with the 700 comments and whatnot. But it also tells me parts of like the video that you maybe not paid attention to as much, right? Like the intro might be more polished, but this is too long of a span to go without any kind of speaking or any kind of other like things jumping out at you on the screen. People have short attention spans, and this long of a gameplay clip simply will not fly. I don't know why it's in here exactly, but it's too long, right? I don't know if there's a good reason for it. I'd have to go back and look. But genuinely, that's yeah, it's just gonna lose a lot of people. Rothland agrees. Yeah, too long for not speaking. That's another thing. That's a big thing. I think you're gonna lose a lot of retention at that point because you're talking pretty heavily in this beginning part.
Derailed train with a gunshot wound, or he and Chloe running along Nepal's rooftops.
And then I think it really comes to a pause, a screeching halt here, to have that long clip play, and that's just you're gonna lose a lot of retention that way. Okay, so that's another thing.
This game the way that I do. But until then, thanks for watching. But it is, in a way, the end of an era. Not just due to series creator Amy Hennig's departure from the studio in 2014, but also because Naughty Dog in general hasn't felt the same since. And as much as I love what's come after, I can't help but feel like they just don't make them like this anymore.
I like your tone though throughout the videos. Can I say that? Like I think that you've got this like nice narrator kind of tone about your way of speaking and the way you flow through sentences. It's very like reminds me a lot of other like bigger game reviewers. So I think it shows your kind of wistful longing for the prime days of Naughty Dog, right? And I can agree. This is good content, man. I like it. Keep it up. Definitely the audio mixing needs like immediate attention, I think, because it's pretty quiet. And then I think that this clips like this, if there's anything else like this where it's just something playing for too long without your commentary, it's just gonna lose people, you know. And that's about it though. I think the rest of it looks pretty good, honestly. Yeah. I like the way your channel art's done. It's pretty good. Yeah. Good to know. Yeah, man. I'm glad. I hope it helps. Yeah. I'm not like a total, you know, just pointing out what I see here. But yeah, I like it for the most part. I just think if you fix those things, it'd probably retain a lot more people. Yeah. Anytime, brother. Anytime. That is literally what I'm here for. All right. To give that feedback. So I'm glad it helps if it does. Yeah, dude, I think you got a solid script though. Again, I'd have to watch the whole thing to know, but just first impressions, that's what I saw. I like what I saw for the most part. Do you think we have time for one more? No, I probably gotta go. Yeah, should we look at a quick one? You're gonna change the title? I think the title change would help. I think, yeah, something about like, just make it a hotter take. Make people, even if it makes people's blood boil, just make it a slightly hotter take. Let's do one more. God damn it. Let's go right back up. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for coming in as well, Dixon. I appreciate that. And I think you've got some solid content there as well. Where were we? Let's do one more. Mine are YouTube shorts, bro. I just started last week. Thank you so much if you ever see this. Well, we are here and we do see it. So hell yeah. Let's take a look. Milker. All shorts. He wasn't kidding. They weren't
This
kidding.
video will make you smile. Hit like and the subscribe button. These perfectly healthy men are showing off their best kicks on a sandbag. Which one do you think is the strongest? This video will make you
Chat. What do we think of this content, chat? It's the kind of thing where I feel like one of the shorts will get like 2.5 million views or something, and the rest will just kind of be like, oh, the music? Oh, you don't know about, what's it called? Is it Fonk? Is that what it's called? It is hard to comment on AI content.
This girl just realized
This video will make you smile.
Oof, it's
this guy
tough.
just lost his World Crocodile Dentist Champion title.
It's tough to say anything really positive. Yeah, it's Fonk, brother. Fonk. Oh, you don't Fonk, dude? Fonk is interesting. Yeah, it's basically what comes with brain rot and AI content. It's the music that is, you know, it's part of the accoutrement, really, of AI content. Hey there. It's a bit hard to critique AI content. It's not really the sort of thing I'd watch. I just did watch it, so clearly I can. just choose not to. It's not the sort of thing I would watch. I think you would see more success commenting on funny clips rather than having AI narrate them. Personally. Good luck with your YouTube journey, and I hope this helps. Ah! Smiley faces. Really reminds me more of TikTok. Oh, yeah, shit, wait, we should say that. This honestly, we would perform better on Insta or TikTok. This is true. This is true. This is true feedback right there. If you're really going for the feedback of what the content is and how to make that better. All right, we got one more on us. That was a quick one. Minecraft content. I write and perform songs to try and stand out. Oh boy, original music. Okay. Pull out FL Studio, boys, because we're making... Color Tongue is making original music. I don't know. Where's the music? Let's do this one.
It's about time we play some blocks.
How many?
Today is the day we play some lot of blocks.
Okay.
So grab your snacks and watch.
What snack shall I grab?
Okay, I'm about to play some blocks.
Yeah, you said
There's
that.
too much to count inside the chocolate boxes.
5.
So many, what I call socks off.
I'm not wearing socks.
I'm going to place these blocks.
Yeah, you said that.
The trick is to place them all in the right spot.
Duh.
Or they will just go wrong.
Completely agree.
Oh, so many, so many, so many, so many blocks, blocks, blocks. So many, so many, so many, so many blocks, blocks. It's about time we play some blocks. Today is the day we play some lot of blocks. So grab your snacks and watch. I'm not going to tell you why I've just been placing all those blocks.
Okay, so I expect this video to pop off in 3 years. 100%, bro. This is like the new I'm mining or fucking whatever, all the, you know. Yeah, see, wait, that wasn't the whole video. This is what I was gonna say. I think that would have been better as it like its own thing. Like, you put time into that. It's like, you know, decently done. It's not really Minecraft music. I wouldn't say it's like my favorite genre, but like that is, you know, it's a lot of effort to put in just for an intro.
We're going to do something completely different. We're doing armor stands today. Oh, yes, we are. And I want to tell a lot of stories. Now, you can see I've made this bench using armor stands. And if we just hop down, you can see I've got an armor stand in the ground there and an armor stand in the ground there. And they both got a redstone lamp on their head. Now, we use the armor stand poser mod here. And it has so many...
I don't know. I'm kind of torn up about this one. Yeah, a YouTube short will be okay. Let's give that, because that first and foremost is like I 100% agree. I think you should totally make the songs into their own standalone videos or shorts. It is clear that you are very passionate about music, and it shows. I definitely think this will set you apart from other Minecraft YouTubers. However, maybe consider leaning into that even more. Showing is a complete channel departure, but like showing videos of yourself making Minecraft music is way less saturated of a niche, and it could be cool. But if you want to not do a complete channel departure. Yeah, or the video has to have that momentum all the way through. Yeah, I would agree. Feels like an animal that blows the entire budget on the opening. Yeah. I agree. The intro is more entertaining to me than the rest of the video. So far, not my type. Definitely a contrast. Yeah, I agree. They definitely shouldn't be in the same video, no matter what. I honestly think like a video that or someone like a creator that focuses on just like solely Minecraft music would do really well, and that's what I'm suggesting here. Obviously, I don't, but that's like I said, that's not what he does on his channel. I'm not trying to make him like rewrite, his whole content plan or whatever. But like, I would be more engaged in that than just like watching another person do Minecraft mod stuff and like getting very into the weeds on like the mods and stuff. It's interesting, but it's not what I would watch personally. Okay. Let's I don't yeah.
Great configuration options. Let's buy the pier over here where
I'm just gonna say like the video really slows down for me once the song ends. I think that if you could find a way to maintain that velocity, it would be awesome. But I'm not sure how you would do that with the current content you have. Definitely feels like the music belongs on its own though, right? You guys agree? Belongs in its own video to shine. I hope this helps. Best of luck. Loved music. And I mean, like, loved is like an interesting term because like I really appreciate it from a creative perspective. I'm not sure I'm again like a Minecraft fucking I'm not sure I'm a Minecraft music kind of guy, but like, I can appreciate it. I think it's cool. I love it. I wouldn't put it on Spotify playlist and like listen to it. Keep it up. And that's number how many? I don't know. In the hundreds, probably. No, in the 100, if that. Oh my god, it's so short. Ah! Dude, this is just my life now. Holy, I'm cooked. Okay, well, again, it was fun. I think we're going to... Any last comments you guys have? Awesome. Like a musical, informative video like they did in the 40s. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at a lot of content from the 40s, but that would be cool, yeah, to incorporate the music throughout the whole thing would be kind of fire. Awesome content, this stream itself. I appreciate that. We're trying our best out here. I don't know. I want to like almost edit these down to like clips or videos, but this is like all the time I have for the most part. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna keep going though, obviously with streaming it and reviewing the content. But we'll keep cooking other stuff too. But what was I gonna say? I don't know. Closing thoughts. Dude, my brain starts to cook after hours of this. Looks too much like Pedro Pascal. That's crazy. That man's handsome. Don't boost my ego like that, brother. It's dangerous. I appreciate it though. Yeah, we'll do more of these next time. If you guys, I loved all the support I've been getting on these, so I really appreciate you guys tuning in and seeing all this new content. You guys are awesome content creators. You're awesome viewers and chatters. I really appreciate you coming in here and checking out the stream and keeping me company while I literally scrub through the underbelly of the internet. Most of the videos are pretty good. There's some though where it's like, it's like the AI shit comes along and I'm like, woo, this is so next post will be more moderated, but again, I do plan on next month. I haven't set a date yet because I'm not a tweaker. I just did this one. I'm not immediately jonesing for more torture, but yeah, dude, I do think I will do another post probably next month, with the same basic open rules. I just might tighten it a little bit. God, I really like tightening, huh? I keep saying that shit. But no, I probably will like take it down a little bit and be like, hey, you know, no non-English content, maybe no AI content, maybe. Next month is literally probably as soon as this shit will get done. I've been grinding through these at night, but it doesn't help, bro. One sit down session, I'm lucky to get like 15 done. That's a lot, and there's 800, I believe. So it's kind of cooked. There's 811, but I'm not gonna do all those because some people posted after the deadline. And unless, I guess maybe if they come in as commenters, I'll do it on the fly, but like Twitch chatters, because I've been doing more of that. But if I need some help, then hit me up, bro. Absolutely. I love having people to bounce ideas off of too, and I'm like, because sometimes I don't know if my criticism is valid, so it's nice to see people be like, yeah, that's kind of cooked, and be like, we can all agree generally that that's not, you know, that the critique is valid or whatever. But anyway, again, I'm gonna have to go. I gotta go to work. Your boy is employed, so we will be seeing you later. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know when the next stream for sure will be Monday, which I know is a long ways away. I'd like to squeeze in a stream between then, but I will. I'll probably post updates on YouTube to let you guys know if you want to tune in again. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, and GG. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming in.